Yeah.
I'm getting laggy. You already been up here? No.
Wait
Oh,
for
look
me
at
a
that.
second. Yeah, I didn't change up characters. I was still with the same one. I was actually about to see what I can turn this little thing into. This passive skill tree point thing. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into something weird. It might wind up being lightning. See, Reaper, you always telling me nope, and then I turn around
It could never.
and I
You can
make a
never
video.
change.
No, dude, I turn around every time one of y'all tell me nope, nope, nope. I turn around and I make a video about me doing the exact thing that y'all told me I couldn't do. That's why I don't be listening to y'all.
You can't. You can't change the implicit on a cluster jewel. You don't understand what we're telling you. You can't do.
Okay, well then explain it to me so I can stop fucking sounding like a fucking fool. That's some
Okay.
fucked up shit,
Hold on. Hold on.
y'all.
Hold on. So when you're looking, all right, when you're looking at the cluster jewel,
All right.
look at. Are you looking at your cluster
Yeah,
jewel?
I'm looking at it. It says add
Uh,
10 passive skills, add 2 passive skills that are jewel sockets, add 2 smaller passive skills, grants X. What? What the fuck you talking? Oh, got it. Deer walked into a candy shop. What the fuck? Alright.
hold up.
Okay. It says it's a small passive at grants axe attacks deal plus 12 damage
That's what you can't
with
change. That's the implicit.
okay.
That's what you
Alright,
can't. All the shit below that you can change.
that's what I'm
That
talking
part
about
you
changing.
cannot change. You don't use axes, so that skill gem is useless, or
Oh,
that
no,
jewel is
it's totally
useless.
useless to me. I don't need it.
So you need to find a jewel that says both. There's no point in crafting it. So there's no point in wasting currency to craft that. Nobody here uses axes. So none of us will ever be able to use that. Donald, no, he uses a sword.
Yeah, it does have board on.
It says axes. He said 12 to axes.
I'll read it again.
Just read the small passive skills grant part. I'm reading.
No, because I'm still fucking
Oh,
loading in.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I finally just made it, caught up with you guys. Alright, so it says, with sword attacks, it says, as small passive skill, grant sword attacks deal 12% increased damage with hits and ailments.
Donald doesn't do any ailments, so that yeah, he does. He does flat fizz. Right, but he doesn't. That's boosting ailment damage from hits from swords. He does no ailment damage. Hey, BK, link that motherfucker in the damn in the
Yeah,
party chat.
I'm going to show you what
That'll
it
be so
looks
much
like.
easier.
I'm going to show you guys what it looks like before I decide to put some random shit on it that I got in my currency tab. Alright, that's what it looks like.
Okay, as grant axe skill or axe attacks deal 12% increased damage with hits and ailments. Sword attacks deal 12% increased damage with hits and ailments. So okay, it's boosting the damage from hits and ailments. But the problem is that's a split passive. So nobody that's more meant for a dual wielder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that you can benefit from the axe and the sword benefits. That right. It would be better if you find one that's more for just one. So what I mean by that is if you find one that's just sword, it'll do more increased damage and shit. So BK, that's not worth crafting out for any of us.
Alright, well then, I'll do it for somebody else. I'll see if somebody will buy this shit.
So BK, what would be good to craft out? Like, okay, here we got one right here in the stash. That would be something better to craft out. That's just 12% increased flat physical damage. But you also have to be wary because it's an 11 passive skill node.
Ooh,
So Donald might not have 11 passive or 11
yeah.
points to invest into that jewel. So it's best just to sell it. Unless you find a skill gem like that for you, it's best to sell it. When it comes to skill gems, if it's not for you, sell it or throw it in the tab.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, I get you.
Just because you never know, you don't know what they need for their build.
Yeah, totally.
Just like if I find a bow and I'll throw it in there, but I'm not gonna craft it for you unless you tell me what you want on it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Eh? I
Oh,
don't see it in trade chat.
you know what?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, hold on. Oh, dude, I totally missed something.
So, increased lightning damage. Yeah, that's good for you. Yeah. And you get the 20% increased elemental damage, and it's on a 9 passive, which is good. The regenerate life could be better, but tell them 2 divines. Actually, you should do 3. 1 divine per fucking passive skill. Hey, I'm serious, bro. 3 divines. If you hell nah, bro, you don't ever do that shit. He'd be like 100 chaos. No, bro, that is worth way more than 100 chaos.
I'm sorry, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Forgive me.
3 divines. Two if you really want to have a good chance to sell it.